Good morning. My name is Shoshana, and I'm a guide to life. I help people navigate through changes, life changes, and the spiritual awakening. And I want to talk a little bit about how people invite you to play their games. That people invite you. I wrote down a note. It's just been coming through this morning. I wrote down a note. People will invite you to play their game with them. If you don't want to play their game, don't bite the bait. This bait can also be triggers. So as you go through life, every single person is their own universe. They are the main actor in their life, and everybody around them, including you, are the co-actors. So they are subject to them. So they are in relevance to their life. So and everybody's perspective and everybody's way of seeing things is completely different, and everybody has their own life story going on, and their own beliefs, their own perspectives, their own way of seeing things. And as people go through life, they play with other people, right? We're interactive. We interact with others. And really, the only way that we can expand and the only way that we experience ourselves is through these interactions, because otherwise, we wouldn't have any kind of playing ground, because we only see ourselves through others and through the interactions and through circumstances. Without others to play with, there would be no sense of I, there would be no sense of separateness, there would be no interaction, and therefore no growth. And so you are always interacting with your surroundings, and I have my own life story going on, and everybody else is relevant to that, right? So, and this is precise for each and every person. So when somebody comes and they start playing with you, they put out a piece of bait. And this could be in a way that even shows up as a trigger. They trigger you, and it's you can actually see it as an invitation to come and play in their game, right? Because when they come and invite you into their world, you're coming into their world regardless of the fact that you are the main actor of your life, but you are going into their world and playing their game. Now, you can trip up the rules, or you can pull it back to yourself and not agree to play by their game, by their rules, and hold yourself in your own dimension and in your own world. And then you change the power. And a lot of times, many of us are going through life and we're giving away all our power. We're only playing in other people's playing games. So we're depleting our own worlds, making ourselves smaller. This comes from insecurity, not feeling that I'm worthy, feeling um, that other people have it more figured out than I do. And then when you are invited into other people's games, other people's worlds, so it could be a way of somebody comes and throws you some kind of sentence and you react to it. Once you're in that reactive mode, you are in their world, playing their game, being their co-actor, giving away your power. Now you can do that by choice, and we always do that. Sometimes in life, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a thing to be aware of, to know that you're doing it, especially if somebody is pushing your buttons and triggering you, because in their world, they're triggering you. They're taking away your power. In their world, it is giving them power. It's like the energy vampires that I was talking about. And when somebody comes in and they continuously trip you up, continuously press your buttons to get that reaction out of you, it's a controlling kind of atmosphere, or they are doing it in order to get that reaction from you, and then you are playing their game, and then they're pulling at your strings and they're pulling you out. They're pulling out, not only are they pulling you out, they're pulling out your weaknesses. So this is, first of all, an opportunity to react differently, because this is your triggers. I did a video the other day about triggers, and that's very important. If you watch that, you can see. Um, but they're pulling at your triggers, and they are basically, it's like puppeting you. You are now in their playing field with no power in it, because you're giving away your power, right? Nobody can take your power without you giving away your power, unless it is like some extreme um, circumstance. But in life, typically, even what we perceive as long as we're not locked up somewhere, chained to the floor and hostage situation, then you do have power in your life, and you do have power to change. You may not perceive it, and you may not see it, because you are used to your glass ceilings, and you don't know your power, because you've been giving it away so long that your world is completely depleted, but you still hold the keys and the power in your own life always. And so when you can become aware of this and begin to see that people will throw you little bones, people will throw out little sentences, or little things that, and the example that I am thinking of is that um, you know, whenever somebody offers me friendship in Facebook, I always ask them, you know, what have you found in common? Just a friendly kind of, let's, first let's meet, kind of exchange a few words. And a lot of times I will see that they will throw out sentences that will um, trying to pique my curiosity, which trying to pull out of me, they want to tell me something, but they want me to ask. And so it's kind of like a little bit of a trickster kind of thing. And when you are aware, you don't fall into those traps. Because if there is something, if you have an agenda, I'm talking about if somebody has an agenda towards you, and you are in an even genuine, authentic conversation about it, then they will come openly and speak of their agenda, and not just throw out a bone and try to make you flip around and squirm and come into their world and then you are trapped in their game. And so I hope this message was clear, because it's such an important message to understand. I feel like the words that I put on it um, don't really do it justice like I would like to have, but that is what is coming to me, the way that I can explain it. I think that there are some messages that you just have to understand internally in order to get them. You can kind of talk around them, but it's more of like an energetic thing. And so I am sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching. And if you want to schedule a one-on-one with me, my contact information is below. Thank you.